How did you get into Inu Yasha?
Probably the same way a majority of people our age did, which is shout out to Toonami and Adult Swim and all that, because that's where the premium content was before anime was readily available in the US.
I feel like my story is like any other weeb who's in their mid to late 20s. I was on Adult Swim or Toonami. I think it was Adult Swim. Yeah, and Inu Yasha popped up. I honestly thought it looked overrated. Like, I thought it was like this intense romance thing, but I was like, what, 12 or 13? Bored out of my mind. So I was like, okay, I'll check it out. Here I am, almost 30, and I'm watching the sequel that came out 10 years later.
Heck yeah!
So, Inu Yasha was like part of the lineup with like Sailor Moon and Tenchi Muyo, and it was part of that whole lineup. So I'm just like, you know what? Let me see how this is. You know, it looks interesting. The opening song caught me. You know, I want to change the world. So that caught me. So I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And I really liked Inu Yasha until I saw the showroom, and I was like, oh,
Daddy.
Yeah.
Who is your favorite character?
We said it's the showroom. That's Bae. I think a lot of people who kind of keep themselves can relate to him, where it's like, I don't need to show you or tell you all the damn time how I really feel. My actions speak way louder than my words.
Oh my god! I know.
I love him.
I love him.
Koga, because I like how determined he is to get Kagome, and I don't know. I love like that badass boy attitude. Inu Yasha kind of has it, but not as much as Koga.
I love Sango. Like, she's a bad bitch, alright? She fights, she has her moments where she is vulnerable and emotional, she cares about her family. Like, by and large, in my opinion, one of the best characters in anime, as well as just like good female and woman representation in anime.
Which is your favorite opening song?
Change the World. Sorry, every time I see it, I'd start to sing it because
it's natural. It just has to come out from your heart.
Change the world, 'cause won't get there. Change my mind, show this. Well, there's Change the World from the very, 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 first season of Inu Yasha. But I really do like Do Is Infinity's opening song for Final Act. That song like gets me hyped up too. My favorite opening might be Grip.
Okay, what is your favorite ending song?
Look, I feel like this should be everyone's favorite ending song, but it's fine. Fukai Morai?
Yes.
What
you are! Ooh.
She sang the fuck out of that, alright? Like, she meant that shit.
The way my voice is set up.
Fukai Morai by Do Is Infinity. I'm not gonna say every heart because I heard that in high school every single day. Every heart.
Okay, stop.
I want to say the fifth one. I'm not gonna even try to pronounce it.
This song is tight though.
It is.
What do you think about Kikyo?
She could stay dead. Someone who has such a high regard for herself, and she's supposed to be the head priestess. You're supposed to be very logical and very intelligent. She's not. She's not. Because if she knew, she says she knew that Naraku was tricking her, right? Then why did you go ahead and go on with it then? Like, first and foremost. And then you die. Stay dead.
I'm tired of her. All right, I'm gonna just need them to go ahead and let Kikyo go on to the great wild pasture of the beyond or whatever the fuck.
I did not like her. The reasons why I did not like her was very petty, but this was me when I was 13 years old.
Okay.
And logic was not in my mindset. I just hated her. But my thoughts about her changed when they had like that special where like that one episode where they go to her past and they explain like how she's the way she is. So when I saw that, I was like, okay, I get it. I still don't like you, but I get it.
That ain't gonna change my mind, bitch.
Every time she pops up, I get so mad. I'm just like, okay, girl.
Yeah.
I thought you died.
Yeah.
Instead, you are resurrected and you're back on this bullshit of going against Inu Yasha, and you keep pulling him and dragging him, and you do this push and pull with him and playing games with him. That's a hoe. That's a bitch ass hoe. Any woman, I don't care if it's just an animated character or not, just any woman who's like that it's okay for you to play games.
Yep.
Right. You can go stay dead. I don't really care.
Yeah.
You can go ahead and die. Like, not for nothing. I'm not the biggest fan of Kagome either, because she's usually a damsel in distress, and she's kind of spoiled by the modern era that she's from. But if it's a lesser evil, I would rather him go with her than with Kikyo. Kikyo, very controlling, and she didn't even love him for him. She loved him when he was human.
Yep.
That's not love. That's not love. You should have accepted him as a whole. So, you a hoe. I don't like her. You're the Kiki hoe.
What do you think about Yashahime?
Look, whatever it is that they're doing in Yashahime, I need them to figure it the fuck out. Like, I've been religiously watching, and I'm confused as to what's going on. There is a lot happening, but also not a lot happening at the same time. I will keep watching, but I'm very frustrated with whatever is happening.
Yashahime is amazing. I think it's very, very cool how they're going into it. I like the fact that Moroha is not the main character, but I love the fact that she pulls attention.
Yes.
Like, she's like, I'm not the main character, but I'm here and I'm badass, and she ends up kind of, to me, I like watching her the most. I'm not a fan of how it's going right now, but, I'm thinking, like, I understand that it's focusing on Sesshomaru's kids. I get that. I just don't like how speedy it is. Hoa, she's not my favorite, and she's actually the main character. She's not my favorite, but I think it's because she has the same feel that Kagome does. She's spoiled by the modern era. She's kind of like useless, and she's learning her way in in the era that they're in right now. So I'm just like, okay, so she's learning, she's kind of getting her thing going on. Setsuna is badass. I love her.
Daddy all the way.
She's amazing. But Moroha's my favorite. I don't like that they immediately we're like 4 episodes in, I have so many questions.
Yeah, it's like too much.
So many things are going on, so many moving parts, and you're just like, what is going on? Like, when are you answering any of these questions that I have? What are you showing the people I want to see?